Spencer Ross is one step forward, and I hope you're doing well. So, I've the last couple weekends I've been trying to make a video of what happened to me in Vegas. So I had a good time in Vegas, but it wasn't as good as it could have been. So in the last couple months, I have had a couple of interviews. Just a couple. So I had one for a new position. I had one for a volunteer position. I had one with the police department. But I also, like we all do, have interviews every day with random people, people we know, people on the phone, different things. And people are going to make judgments. They're gonna say, hey, this guy needs some help. I'm gonna reach out to him again. Maybe they don't want to help on my project. Maybe I don't get the loan. Maybe I go to jail. Whatever it may be, people are making judgments every day. I haven't heard for a while, and I am very happy about this, that nobody judges anything, because that is wrong. We make judgments all the time, every day, about what we wear, about how we feel, if we're hungry, if we want to talk to someone, do we want to go to that extra meeting? Do we want to apply for that job? Do we want whatever, right? So I've been trying to make these videos about almost getting arrested in Vegas, and I've struggled with making the video. I was making it too complicated. I was making it too difficult. So when I was in Vegas, I got pulled out of line. I got interviewed or questioned, however you want to put it, by the police department, the sheriff's department. And the complaint is I look suspicious, so that was the reason why I got physically removed out of the line, put up against the wall, and almost arrested. I disagree that someone looking suspicious is a reason to arrest someone, but I'm not in charge in that situation. When I went for the interview for the volunteer position, I wasn't in charge then. When I went to the next interview for a new position at work, I wasn't in charge then either. There's so many people in life that say if you're not in charge, you're beta, or weak, or not dominant, or not smart enough, or strong enough, or whatever term they want to use, right? People are going to insult you. When I was in Vegas, when I was dealing with that law enforcement agency, with the sheriff's department, they insulted me. Okay, it's my choice to respond, which I did. Sometimes I ignored it. Sometimes I said it wasn't called for, but I make that decision, right? Sometimes we're so emotional, we're so wrapped up in the event that it's hard, but we need to try to bring our emotions down. I could hear my heart beating in my head. That's how amped up I was. It took me 2 hours to go to sleep. Okay. But I still need to be cool, calm, and collected enough, whether I'm in that interview or in the volunteer interview or in the new job interview. The new job interview, yeah, it'd be great. It's a great opportunity. But if I get a question I don't expect, or I get a toxic question, or something's going on over here, or I have a life issue, or I didn't get enough sleep, or it's late, whatever the issue is, I'm responsible for the answer that I give. We're interviewed throughout the day, throughout the week, and people are going to make judgments. I've been trying to get approved for a loan. It's taken some time. So I submitted all the documents, and after a week, I got a call back saying, hey, we need one more. Okay. But every time I talk on the phone, every email I send, they're making a judgment on, okay, we know, we see his credit score, we have all this documentation, now what? What are we going to do? What decision are we going to make based off of how we see him conduct himself? The sheriff's department was the same way. They were making decisions on what they saw me doing. And I don't want to just make another video. This is take 10 of the Vegas. video. I don't want to make another video on just Vegas, but they made decisions. I had to make a decisions in response to them. I know I'm going for a loan, so I'm going to react to the things that I need to get done, right? If my credit score is bad, all right, so I react to that. There's a lot of times that we react to things in life. Are we making the proper reactions? Someone said I was mean. I was like, okay, so I thought about it. Was I being mean? Well, I was intense. I don't remember what my tone was, but no, I disagreed. I felt I wasn't being mean. I felt I was being clear. I felt I was being blamed for something I didn't do. Okay. There is a level of volume that you can go to that matches the volume of the room. If you're in a concert, are you going to whisper? Well, if you've got headphones on and you have a special microphone that just picks up your voice, yes. But if you're trying to get over the sound so that someone can hear you, it's okay to match the level of the room. And if someone wants to try to intimidate you or push you around with their words, stay calm as you can be. Take a moment, think about your answer, just like in an interview for getting a job, and do the best you can. Be in the right spot, at the right time, wearing the right clothes. That doesn't mean you have to be fancy clothes. But if you're not wearing no shirt, no shoes, no service, if you're in a gas station, are you going to get service if you don't have shoes? Probably not. There is a dress code for things. If you're going for an interview, for the volunteer position, I got off of work, I drove home, I got my suit on, and I went. I got out of the car. I was in a hurry. I got there. I checked in. They had asked me to come early, and there was a ladder in the freeway, so the freeway got shut down for 8 minutes. So trying to be early, and then the freeway getting shut down. Okay, so I'm in a hurry. I'm amped up. Okay, right? I get inside. I check in. I found a kiosk that had displays on it, and in the plastic, in the kiosk, I checked myself. There was no bathroom around. I checked myself. It's okay. They understand you're going to do that. That's not the time to be tucking your shirt in, right? That's not the time to undo your pants to get your shirt tucked in. There is a time for that. Well, maybe you need to go find the bathroom. Ma'am, I need the bathroom because my shirt got untucked while I was hurrying up here. Okay. But the interview time was in a hurry. Okay. I was in a hurry. All right. So I made it work for me. I used my environment to work for me. I don't have a printer at home. I've got to go to Kinko's or whatever they call it now. Okay. While I'm there, I've been there and the printer hasn't worked, so I've had to go to the front desk. If I'm a jerk to the people walking in, are they going to help me? Probably, because it's their job. But are they going to put what they're doing down and come help me? Or are they going to put it in the bottom of the stack? Yeah, you can come back tomorrow. People are making judgments about you all the time. Life is hard. Take that step. And when life is hard, how do you respond? People are going to judge you for that. They are. As much as someone's going to tell you they don't judge people, they might not always judge, but they're going to be judging a lot. Dating, judgments. Your kids are going to judge. Interview, you're going to get judged. Talking to law enforcement, they're going to judge. I'm going to judge them. I'm going to judge their conduct. If some guy's waving his arms saying I'm a dirtbag, why? Why is he saying that? Well, everything's fine, sir. You're fine. No, I'm not. Why have I been pulled out of line? Because you're suspicious. Okay? So I need to calmly get my ID out. I need to calmly answer questions. I need to try to slow my emotions down. If I'm in an interview where I'm about to get fired, are my emotions going to be running high? If I'm in an interview, we'll call it an interview. If I'm meeting my my significant other's parents for the first time, is that an interview? Am I going to have to keep my emotions in check? If it's Thanksgiving and someone's talking about politics, am I going to have to keep my emotions in check? There's a lot of things that you're going to have to do that we have to do as leaders all the time. And it's hard. And sometimes it's tiring, so we can take a nap. It's okay to take naps. I went to what is it called? It was a tour at a place, and there are some questions about science. There were some emotions involved with that. There were some people not happy with answers. Media was there. This video, if I post it and delete it, someone might have made a copy of it. In Vegas, there's lots of cameras to prove or unprove what people were saying, whether myself or law enforcement. In the interviews, people wrote down notes on what I said. People are going to remember what you said. Now, sometimes memory is a little flawed, and what we see might be a little skewed one way or another, but there's going to be a record of stuff. When I put that loan application in and I do a background check, are they going to know that I lied on my loan application? Yeah, they're going to be able to figure that out in a background investigation. They're going to be figuring it out when they rewatch the camera footage. Oh, no. Spencer didn't do anything of what you just said. He just did that. Why was he pulled out of line? I've made a request for 6 cameras. Someone wants to have a meeting about it. From the email, the document, the historical thing that I wrote, people are going to remember what you do. Whether it's in their mind, written down, in camera footage, whatever, people are going to remember it. And people will make judgments on what you do, what you say, how you conduct yourself, your tone, many different things, your facial expressions. In this week, please be at peace. If you are struggling with something, reach out to someone. You are not alone. You are amazing because you act amazing. You are amazing because you act amazing. If you need to call someone, the crisis line is a good place to call. There's other good places as well. You are clever. You can figure out someone to talk to. Your neighbor might need someone to talk to. Okay? You are amazing. Please act amazing. And if you get in a situation that you are uncomfortable with, it's okay to be quiet, be patient with them, have a patient answer, and not get arrested. Spencer Ross with One Step Forward. Have a great week.